6 months ago, I was exactly where you are. I knew Python. But building real AI apps, confusing APIs, scattered documentation, tutorials that assumed I already knew everything. Then I discovered LangChain. Everything changed. In 20 minutes, you'll go from zero to a deployed AI chatbot. Not theory. A real app you can put on your resume. You'll understand how ChatGPT-style apps actually work. And you'll build one yourself. Let's go. Here's something most tutorials won't tell you. ChatGPT, Claude, Notion AI, that fancy AI feature in your favorite app. They're all built on the same foundation. The same patterns. The same building blocks. Once you understand these patterns, you can build any of them. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine you want to call an AI model directly. No framework, just raw code. You'd need to format HTTP requests, handle authentication headers, parse JSON responses, manage errors, count tokens. It's at least 30 lines of code for a simple hello message. Now imagine you want to switch from OpenAI to Anthropic. You'd rewrite everything. This is the pain that kept me stuck for months. LangChain solves this. It gives you Lego blocks for AI. Snap them together. Build anything. Switch providers with one line. The same two-line pattern I'm about to show you. It works for chatbots, document analysis, AI agents, anything. Master this once, build forever. Alright, let's get your environment ready. This takes 5 minutes, and you only do it once. I'm going to use something called Grok. And before you ask, yes, it's completely free. Why Grok? 3 reasons. First, the free tier is generous enough to build and test real applications. Second, it's incredibly fast. We are talking responses in milliseconds. Third, it uses the same Llama models that power production apps at big companies. The skills you learn here transfer directly to OpenAI, Anthropic, or any other provider. I've got tutorials on those too. Let me run this installation. While it's running, I want you to open a new browser tab and go to console.grok.com. Sign up. It takes 30 seconds. Then create an API key and keep it somewhere safe. That API key is your ticket to the AI world. Treat it like a password. These 4 packages are all you need. LangChain Core for the framework. LangChain Grok for our AI provider. Python.env to keep our API key secure. Streamlit for the web interface. The quiet flag hides the noise. The upgrade flag ensures we get the latest versions. Once this finishes, we import the key modules and verify everything installed correctly. If you see a version number without errors, you're golden. Quick but important lesson here. I see beginners make this mistake all the time. They paste their API key directly in the code. Then they push to GitHub. Then someone steals their key and racks up charges on their account. Don't be that person. We are going to use environment variables. It's what professionals do. Create a file called .env in your project folder. Add one line with your key. That's it. This file stays on your computer. It never goes to GitHub. Your key stays safe. Let me load the key and verify it works. The load.env function reads a secret file and makes the key available to Python. Then, we grab it with OS. Getenv. I'm showing just the first few characters to confirm it loaded. Never print the full key, even in your own terminal. If you see your key prefix, you're ready to talk to AI. This is it. The moment everything changes. In the next 30 seconds, you're going to talk to an AI for the first time through code you wrote. Remember those 30 lines of boilerplate I mentioned? Watch this. I create a ChatGrok object. That's our connection to the AI. I specify the model, Llama 3.3 with 70 billion parameters. That's a massive, powerful model. And it's free. Then I call Invoke with my question. That's it. 2 lines. Let me run this. Look at that response. You just talked to an AI. With 2 lines of code. On a free API. This is the foundation of every AI app. Everything else we build today, it's just adding to these 2 lines. Here it is. 2 lines that open up the entire world of AI development. The ChatGrok object handles all the complexity. Authentication, request formatting, error handling. All hidden away. Temperature controls creativity. 0 means deterministic, always the same answer. 1 means wild and creative. I'm using 0.7 for a good balance. The invoke method sends a question and returns the response. Clean, simple, powerful. Run this. Watch the magic happen. Okay, we can talk to AI. But real apps need more. Think about ChatGPT. It doesn't just answer questions. It has a personality. It follows rules. It remembers you said you're a Python developer and adjusts its explanations. How do they do that? Prompt templates. A prompt template is like a form letter with blanks. You define the structure once, then fill in the blanks dynamically. The AI always gets consistent instructions, but the content changes. I'm building a bilingual assistant. Why bilingual? Because it shows something powerful. One template can make the AI behave completely differently based on the context you provide. Watch how I define this. A system message sets the behavior. A placeholder receives the user's actual question. LangChain fills in the blanks automatically. This is how professional apps are built. Not hard-coded prompts scattered everywhere. Clean templates you can version control, test, and improve. Look at this template structure. I'm telling the AI who it is, a bilingual assistant. I'm giving it context, users in India who might speak Hindi or English. The curly braces around query mark a variable. When we use this template, that variable gets replaced with the actual question. This separation is crucial. Your prompt logic stays in one place. Your application code stays clean. Want to tweak the AI's personality? Change the template. That's it. Let me show you what a filled-in prompt looks like. Now here's where LangChain earns its name. We have a prompt template. We have an AI connection. But they're separate pieces. A chain links them together into a pipeline. Think of it like a factory assembly line. Raw material goes in one end, finished product comes out the other. Each station does one job. Our chain has 3 stations. First, the prompt template formats the input. Then, the LLM processes it. Finally, an output parser extracts clean text. That pipe symbol connects them. Data flows left to right. Prompt to LLM to parser. One line creates the chain. One line runs it. The simplicity is deceptive. This same pattern powers incredibly sophisticated AI applications. Let me test this with a few questions. Watch how our bilingual assistant handles different languages. The pipe operator is LangChain's secret sauce. It's called LCEL, the LangChain Expression Language. Prompt pipe LLM pipe parser. Read it left to right. Input flows through, transforming at each step. When I invoke the chain, I parse a dictionary with my query. LangChain handles everything else. Formats the prompt, calls the AI, passes the response. Let me test with 3 different questions. An English question, a Hindi-English mix, and a technical query. Same chain, different inputs. Alright, we have a working AI assistant. But there's a problem. Try this in ChatGPT. Tell it your name is Raj. Then ask, what's my name? It remembers. It feels like a real conversation. Our assistant? It has amnesia. Every question is brand new. No context. No memory. Not very useful for a real chatbot. Here's the secret. AI models don't actually remember anything. They're stateless. Every call is independent. So how does ChatGPT remember? It cheats. It stores your conversation history and sends the entire conversation with every new message. The AI sees everything you've said before. We are going to do the same thing. I'll modify our template to include a history section. Each time you chat, we save the exchange. Next message, we include all previous messages. The AI appears to remember. This is how every chatbot in existence works. Now you know the secret. New template, new variable. See that, history, placeholder? That's where all previous messages go. I'm creating a history list. Empty at first. The chat function does the magic. It formats the history, adds it to the prompt, gets a response, then saves both the question and answer to history. Next time you ask something, the AI sees everything that came before. It has context. It can refer back. Let me show you. I'll have a multi-turn conversation. Watch how the bot remembers my name, my city, and what we discussed. Now, let's see this in action. I'm creating an interactive chat session right here in the notebook. This is exactly what your users will experience. Type a message, get a response, and the bot remembers everything. Watch how natural the conversation feels. I can switch between Hindi and English. I can ask follow-up questions. The bot maintains context throughout. This is the core of any chatbot application. What we are about to deploy to the web uses this exact same logic. Here's our interactive chat function. Clean interface, clear formatting. Each message shows who said what. The bot responds naturally, remembering everything from the conversation. Let me demonstrate with a quick conversation. Watch how it handles context across multiple turns. You've built a working AI chatbot with memory. In a Jupyter notebook. But notebooks aren't for end users. Your friends can't use this. Your boss can't see this. You can't put this on your portfolio. Let's fix that. In the next 2 minutes, We are going to create a beautiful web interface. Streamlit is a Python library that turns scripts into web apps. No HTML. No CSS. No JavaScript. Just Python. And here's the best part, Streamlit Cloud hosts your app for free. Push your code to GitHub, connect to Streamlit Cloud, and you have a live URL you can share with anyone. I'm creating a Streamlit file with all our chatbot code. Same logic, beautiful interface. This code creates a complete Streamlit application. Same LangChain patterns we learned. Same conversation memory. But with a beautiful chat interface. The @cache resource decorator ensures we only create the LLM connection once. Efficient and fast. The session state stores conversation history across interactions. Just like a history list, but built into Streamlit. Run this locally with Streamlit Run app. py or deploy to Streamlit Cloud for a public URL. Stop for a second. Look at what you just did. 20 minutes ago, you'd never used LangChain. You'd never built an AI application. Now, you've got a working, deployed, bilingual AI chatbot. You understand prompt templates. You understand chains. You understand how memory works. You understand deployment. These aren't toy concepts. This is how real AI products are built. The same patterns. The same building blocks. And this is just the beginning. If you want to go deeper, I've got a video on RAG. That's Retrieval Augmented Generation. Upload a PDF, ask questions, get answers with sources. It's how ChatGPT handles documents. How legal AI tools work. How enterprise search works. By the end of that one, you'll be able to build document-powered AI apps. But only if you take action on what you learned today. Right now, while this is fresh, do one thing. Run this code. Build the chatbot. Deploy it. Share the link with someone. The gap between I watched a tutorial and I built something is massive. Cross that gap today. I'll see you in the next one.